Grinders and grindettes, greetings and salutations. It's the Black Abstract. I'm back with another one, man. I know y'all missed me. Had a lot of things going on, man. My grandma, unfortunately, she passed away. So I've been dealing with that. And you know, I've been trying to take a break, trying to get my mind right, my head right. You know, luckily the family rallied together. They handling everything, so I'm glad, because a lot of times when stuff happen, it weigh heavily on me. But luckily, I have a family that's very competitive, so they always want to be considered the man, and I'm glad because they can handle all that. I just want to pay my respects and keep it pushing. But that's neither here nor there. Power Book 4 Force is back with another episode. Episode 5 is called Take Me Home. We gonna talk about this. A lot of action packed in this episode, man. Starts off Tommy's. And listen, when this came on, I couldn't think of nothing but Ghetto Boys. I sit alone in my four-corner room, staring at candles. He's standing in his four-corner room, lighting a lighter, and reflecting on everything he's going through. You know, him killing Tatiana the Serb, I think, is weighing heavily on him, because he know this is an organization that's not going to be a walk in the park. It's kind of like once you get this place started, you got to go through with it. And he's reflecting on the conversation he had with Diamond, where Diamond's punk ass was kind of like, yo, I ain't backing you. And so he decides to take a stroll, and as he's taking a stroll, I don't know how she found him, but she winds up finding him. Claudia Flynn winds up finding him for however reason. She gives him a hit of that good. And, yo, that scene when he leaned back on that car after he hit it was hysterical. Nothing short of hysterical. He leaned back. He was like, I'm like, yo. But I was like, yo, he doing drugs. But then I thought about it like, yo, Tommy been doing coke since the original Power. So it ain't nothing new. Sorry, I'm trying to get this. He been doing coke since the original Power. So that ain't really nothing new right there. But when he first did it, I was like, oh shit, he's doing coke. Wow, what's going on here? We also see that I guess he agreed to be her distro, you know, for 60-40 with him getting the upper. He brings this back to Liliana, and he's trying to get her to cut it, I guess, to decipher how it could stretch or what it is, to no avail. You know, I guess she's been hiding out in his apartment. And I love their little relationship they got. You know, they kind of like partners. So it's pretty sweet to see this happen. And I'm like, yo, this kind of fire. But he's trying to tell her like, listen, you got to get the hell out of Dodge. But she's like, listen, I'm not staying. I'm not leaving. I'm staying with you, and I'm loyal to you. And I was like, okay. Listen, I see something happening, man. He gonna end up hitting it sooner or later. There ain't no way no female gonna be staying up in my crib, and it ain't something happening. You know, that's just me though. But anyway, we see Diamond taking a stroll, and this old ugly ass cop dude, man, I can't stand this little ugly dude. Throws him up on the car, hems him up, and he puts him in the car, and he tells him, which we learned what Diamond actually went to jail for. I guess some bad product got it without. And 6 people got killed, and I guess they linked it back to him, and he took the charges. But he tells the guy, listen, when I found out that batch was bad, I took it right off the streets. And I'm guessing one of the people that passed was one of his relatives. So I guess that's why he got hired on for Diamond, which all makes sense. It's a little backstory there, but he winds up letting them out. And they go on about their business. Back at the shop, we see Jannard and Jeremiah talking, and I'm always calling him Jeremiah. And rest in peace, man. Spoilers if you ain't see it. Oh well, Jeremiah is no longer on the show, man. He wind up going, man. I can't say I missed him because he really didn't say too much. He wasn't the best actor. That was just Jannard's right hand man. You know he cared about him, but man, he wind up getting He wasn't the best shooter in the row. He was a good shooter. He wasn't a good dodger. You know, you got to take for cover. Unfortunately, he met his untimely demise at the warehouse shooting up the Serbs. So rest in peace to him. But we see Janiyah going on in his little rants, man. This dude is a bitch, man. Straight up bitch assness with him. Just complaining and oh yeah, I gotta do this and blah blah blah. He's just letting like shit like that. You let that jealousy overcome you, you just gonna wind up getting lost in the sauce, or you gonna be wind up being a casualty because it ain't no time and space for that. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, we see the head of the Serbs pull up, and he's like, "Listen, man, we lost Tatiana," and dude was like, "Yo, how James St. Patrick's partner?" He don't even address him as Tommy. He's like, "James St. Patrick's partner took out Tatiana." Dude was like, "Man, she was a fucking cunt anyway. She won't be missed." Man, he put that pistol out. Boom. I love on these shows when they gotta explain somebody's tough. You notice they always kill somebody just randomly in broad daylight. Like, nigga, what? Hey, you ain't doing that in real life. Look at even with Mecca. You remember they tried to prove they had to show us Mecca was tough. All of a sudden they mysteriously get robbed in that alley with him and Kane, and he shows how tough he is. I think he took the gun or shot some weird shit. I'm like, okay. We see Liliana and Tommy trying to cut this shit to no avail. And then like he was trying to tell her to get out again, like, yo, she need to leave, take the brick. He tried to tell her, yo, take the bricks. She like, listen, I ain't got nowhere to go. This is all I know. I'm here. I ain't got nowhere to go. He also tells her that Claudia kissed him, and she's like, oh, really? Like making fun of him. So they got like a brother-sister relationship already. You know, it's not like a near-death experience to bring somebody closer. So yeah, they're like best friends now. We see Claudia and her little girlfriend going at it. Her little girlfriend trying to act all tough and shit. I was like, oh, this ain't going to end well for her. But yeah, I mean, not too long ago, y'all was banging coochies. Now y'all just at odds with each other, man. Females, y'all can't never get along. What's the problem? Even when there's money involved. But yeah, when she said that, I said, oh yeah, this ain't going well for her. So we see that Claudia actually put a plan in for Tommy to rob the truck or the product, I guess, to kind of just show she got leverage, and it's just a way to control the situation. We see Tommy come to Diamond with a plan to take over the Serbs, and he brings in old boy Vic, and they're discussing the plan and what they need to do and who's in. And he was like, "Oh, this could be the first time we control a pipeline." And they agree. They go to sit on the Serbs, and they said, they always 6 at a time, which is smart because if you jump 3, still 3 left, or if you shoot 3, it's gonna be still 3 that get away, some shit like that. So they watching them and seeing what they doing. And listen, man, I like Vic. Vic is a shooter. I ain't see Diamond put in no work yet to finally today. This is the first time I seen Diamond put in some work. And I wasn't really impressed. He wasn't like James St. Patrick level. He was aight. He was aight. But everybody lost somebody today on both sides. So, and the common denominator is Tommy Egan. So we knew it was going to be some casualties. But, we got to see how people feel about that shit. I guess it's just casualties of war. But in the car, Vic and Tommy agree to give up their 1%, giving Diamond the, kind of like the full control of everything. Not full control, but just giving him the upper hand in terms of profit. So, yeah, that's what it is. We see Janiyah and Diamond at the at the barbershop, and he tells Janiyah the game plan, and they got to rally up the troops, and they had like that little brother to brother talk they had. That kind of brought Janiyah back into the fold. He felt like he was accepted again, and because the original, listen, Diamond didn't want Janiyah, but Tommy was like, yo, we gonna need everybody. Bring your brother in, man. Let him know, because you don't need nobody feeling. You gotta have everybody 100%. If Diamond is not even 10%, bro, he not going. The shit could go haywire, and he not gonna be down. So you gotta make him feel like, yo, this us, blah blah blah. I was doing this to, you know what I mean? Make him feel like he wanted again and shit. And I thought that was pretty dope. But we see that quickly ended once Jeremiah's timely death happened. And this is Tommy back at the crib again. But we see Vic talking to the old man, who's been part of his father's fraction for a long period of time. Or actually he was Vic's right hand man, but he was part of his father's fraction. But it's a dude at the beginning who Tommy broke his shit. Um, he tell him like his plan, and he was riding with him, and unfortunately he met his untimely demise just when he was getting cocky too. He's like, man, he's like, yo, I told you it was gonna be easy, and then it was pop, he got shot right in his fucking head. I'm like, ooh. We see Tommy comes to Claudia's apartment, and she offers him a drink. He like, yo, I can't meet. I gotta get some more of this product. Blah blah blah. And that's when she set up the play for him to. She set up the play for him to rob that truck or whatnot. I was like, okay, it's popping. We see, and that's what we see. Tommy follows old boy into the stall. Pays him, and then he takes the two barrels. And dude like, yo, what's in the barrels? And he like, man, they don't even want to know. It's better enough. It's better you left. Not. It's better you don't even know about this. So he's sitting on it, but he calls her and tells her like, listen, these two barrels is cute, but this ain't nearly enough. But I don't think he doesn't know. Obviously, she has the chemist to make this shit stretch. We see Liliana at the apartment, and she decides to go ahead and take that nice powdery substance up her nostrils. And that was the last time we saw Liliana. She was like, ooh. We see Vic and Ostrich Lady. No, I don't know her name. What's her name? Veronica? Is it Veronica? What's his lady name? Gloria. I said Veronica. Vic and Gloria meet up, and listen, man, she's corny because she was just on Tommy Egan dick, and now all of a sudden she back fucking my man Vic. Like, come on, man. She one of them bras that can't be by herself. I don't want to be lonely. And they meet up. He takes her out to show her some land he bought. And they want to build a house or whatever the hell they want to do. This ugly broad. But he wanted to banging her right there on the land. I said, okay. And then this creep dude was taking pictures the whole time. I'm like, and then Papa Flynn got super upset, his racist ass, man. You'll never be with my son. It's not gonna happen. So they go pay her a visit at the bar, and he tries to threaten her, and I was like, that made him look weak. I ain't gonna lie, that just made him look super weak. Because first of all, you shouldn't care what the fuck your son is doing, man. Yo, you're gonna keep the bloodline pure. You hear me? Like, still stop, man. That's why you extinct, because your ways are slow and methodical. And yeah. We see Tommy's brother JP, who got like the least amount of screen time in this episode, watching this old ass TV. Why does he have a floor model TV still? I don't know. What a VCR. Like, dude, it's 2022, my guy. But he pauses some shit, and he taking pictures of shit, and then you see Tommy in the background. So we don't really know what his play was. Who knows? He's just a weirdo. I don't know. We see Vic goes and confront Poppy and gets backhanded, man. He got the shit smacked out of him like Ike and Tina Turner. I said, oh, he just violated my man Vic. We see the boys loading up all the choppers afterwards. They about to go make it happen. And I'm like, oh, this is what I like. This is what I want to see, man. This is what I want to see. We see that they got Liliana. I guess they found Tommy's apartment. And they beating the shit out of her. And this one I was just like, you know what? I can't even do this. This shit is trash. I'm sorry. Listen, I'm trying to get through it. I'm trying to do the review, but as I'm watching this is trash. This is grade A trash. Listen, you have a bunch of great characters, great actors, but the writing is not there. You can smell Courtney Kemp all over this. You can literally smell her writing all over this. She don't know how to write a fucking gangster film. This show had so much potential to be something. It really did. Like, you got these great characters, this great cast, and this is the fucking storyline we got. You know, you got some people that's already supposedly the top dogs in Chicago trying to take it from some suburbs who I guess are the real top dogs of Chicago. It's just a mess, man. It's a convoluted mess of storytelling all over it. You got Liliana, who just got kidnapped last week. She literally just got kidnapped last week, right? Literally. She got kidnapped last week. And then all of a sudden she gets kidnapped again. So you don't think from last week she learned to keep a weapon? You don't think Tommy was like, yo, I got a chopper here. I got a what's the name here? Lock the door when I leave. Like this doesn't come in somebody's mind to lock the fucking door. How do you get kidnapped 2 weeks in a row? It makes no sense. That's bad writing. That is bad fucking writing. She just got kidnapped last week. You're going to kidnap her again this week? At least kill her off. If you're going to kidnap her, make the stakes high. Make it emotional or something. This fucking show, man, I'm telling you, y'all dropping the fucking ball. This is stupid. And then Papa Flynn goes to see Gloria, right? He bitch smacks his son. Then Claudia goes to see Gloria again to reiterate the same bullshit her papa was spewing. But does it in a scary tactic or manner. It's like, what the fuck is we wasting time on this for? Why does Claudia care who the fuck Vic is fucking? She got problems of her own to worry about. This shit sucks, man. Fuck. I'm gonna continue this shit, but this is fucking horrible. This is horrible storytelling, dude. God, like, why y'all doing Tommy like this, man? You watch them early Powers, man. I watched the first 3 seasons of Powers because I'm doing my Power ranking. So I'm trying to watch all the seasons. Them first fucking 2 seasons or 3 seasons were written so fucking good and well. Especially the first 2. Third was like, it's third 3 and on. It was like, a little shit. The first 2, though, was solid, man. Tommy and Ghost, they scenes were fucking amazing, man. The stakes were high. You felt suspense. You felt it was consequences for certain things. You felt that if this happened, this possibly could happen. Like Ghost had to use his wits to fucking get out of these situations. You know what I'm saying? Like when Tommy gets locked up and go to jail. That's funny shit. You fed cunt bitch. Blah blah blah. This is fucking sucky. Anyway, they go to the fucking warehouse. And they're shooting at everybody. And like I said, old boy got murdered. Vic's boy. But they march on, you know. You can tell Vic is emotionally hurt. But they march on. We cut to Claudia, who is girlfriend is finds out the shipment got stolen. And, you know, Claudia plays nonchalant that she doesn't know. When her girlfriend pops off on it, she's like, this relationship's done. And it's just like, yo, you are a nagging little bird. Shut up. And then she's walking away, and obviously we knew this was coming. When she smacked Claudia, because Claudia tried to grab her arm, and she's like, pop. And we knew this was coming, man. She fucking got poked right in the back of her head. Claudia stabbed her, and you could tell this is the first time killing somebody because she drops the knife and gets visibly scared, then goes upstairs and proceeds to do a bunch of coke. And I don't know why she don't have curtains on her windows. I guess when you're that high up, you don't need them or whatever. I don't know. I guess this is rich people shit. Rich, wealthy, white girls with nice bodies. You know, they want people to look at them while they're doing whatever they're doing in their apartments. Anyway, stakes are high. They're getting shot. You know, people getting shot at. These guys are heavy artillery. They got vantage points. Like I said, Jeremiah gets shot in the neck when they come up. You see one of the CIB guys get shot, and Vic comes and helps him, pulls him up. But yeah, man, Jeremiah wind up losing it, man. I like Jeremiah too, man. They wind up getting him up on out of here. They wind up taking the warehouse, and the leader wasn't there. He's actually at Tommy's apartment. So as he's in the warehouse, he calls Tommy. He tells him he has Liliana, and he's like, yo, we got to get Liliana. But as he's asking these guys, where is he at, such and such, Diamond just keeps shooting all of them. He's like, yo, why you keep shooting him? He's about to give me information. He said, man, look like I just saved your ass. Look like you was about to get popped. But he's like, yo, we got to save Liliana. And they're like, nah, man, this is what you told us to do. This is what we did. It's done. Like, man, we made it out this. We ain't going on no more suicide missions. Vic agrees. Tommy rushes over to see what's up. We get a bunch of cutscenes. We see Janiyah inside a truck, who is in the barbershop, or he see Diamond in the barbershop, and he's looking. And remember, Diamond said he didn't want to kill no more, so this is kind of heavy for him. But see, Janiyah contemplating something, and we don't know what it is. And sure enough, he goes and shoots up. I think he's aiming for Tommy, but he misses him. But he shoots the Serbs. The Serbs pull off. Liliana gets out of there, and she winds up getting saved again. And I'm like, yo, how many lives do cats really have? Because she didn't ran through a bunch of her lives already. So they're like, yo, they was about to murder both of them pretty much right there. He's like, yo, what if we just kill her right then and there? We'll kill both of y'all. Yada yada yada. You done killed all our people. Then we see Janiyah blowing up the car. And that's it. End of the episode, man. I liked it, man. Nah, I didn't like it. I told you how I feel about the episode. Hopefully these episodes pick up. Because it's not doing it for me right now. But let me know what you guys think about it. Maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe I'm set. I lost my grandma. Maybe it's just, nah, it's not that. But anyway, like I said, let me know what you guys think below. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, help the channel out, help the algorithm. Appreciate everybody that do support. Salute. Till next time. Peace.